Some of the things to mention is Tusk against Dazzle, against the Grave unit. That's always going to work really nice because you have 3 abilities to keep them in place, whether we're talking about the shards, the snowball, or the punch. So it's not going to be as efficient. Even Malefice, kill the bear, get that 300.
The double 300, XP and gold. Oh, can they finish it off? Arteezy.
Oh, good body block
for the Monkey King.
He's like, how's he blocking me? There's nothing there. It's Monkey King who's still smoked.
Wonderful stuff coming out of the Monkey King there.
It's a lot of XP. It's a lot of shared XP, and Toronto, extra 300 gold for him.
Yeah, 60 experience each, spread out across all 5 of them, as they were all there for the bear. And TSpirit taking control of the bottom bounty runes and getting a high ground observer ward up near that mid lane as well, while Albed was forced to orb, always dead. First blood for Miposhka and the D1. You couldn't ask for a better start. Spirit is ridiculous.
This is perfect. The EG might still be jet lagged. I don't know what's happening.
On that Yatoro Monkey King as well, so maybe we see an Orb of Corrosion coming out for him. It does appear that Arteezy will be going for the bear build. No, but back in the day, he was one of the main proponents of that range.
He's not going to go for your build, Carry. No bear, build? Spirit Link, and what was the other ability called? Rabid, back in the days. Miposhka did block a small camp for Puck, so this is also another tool to deal with it, because mid Pucks do stack the camp and also farm it relatively quickly, so that's going to be some extra XP for Toronto Tokyo that he already has from killing that bear, because he can farm his own small camp.
Yeah, I remember making a YouTube video looking over Arteezy's lone druid. It was back when he played the ranged druid, like Dragonlance, Maelstrom, and all the talents he had for it. But nowadays, it is all about the bear again, with that Deso and the Mask of Madness. Yatoro and Miposhka not able to contend with the Eidolons just yet. Nightfall will keep dragging that wave back away from them, and Crit can obviously place himself quite aggressively to see where Miposhka's Dazzle is lurking.
It's not going to be an easy lane for Monkey King. A lot of that XP will be gone. Nightfall will be denying his item build. Magic Wand, 3 branches going into Ring of Bassi, so heavily focusing on early stages of the game. Tusk going for more of a fighting build where they want to get killed. Like, well, you got to be very careful on Dazzle once they hit level 2. With the Ice Shards and Tag Team, there's going to be a lot of procs from Eidolons. Yeah.
Get that slow going incredibly consistently. And that Enigma, what kind of item build are we going later on into the game, though? Is it the Spirit Vessel build? Is it the Arcanes, the Blink BKB? What do you reckon we see from Nightfall here from EG?
I think this one might be just Blink BKB, and then get a Lincoln's Refresher, because there's only one way to stop the Black Hole, and it's Doom.
Yeah. And that single counter that TSpirit has in the hands of Collapse. So far, decent for the Monkey King, 10 and 2. Even though that lane is being denied out and dragged back. While down at bottom, Collapse was 8-0. Lone Druid CS 9 and 4. It seems like TSpirit keeping that wave relatively close to their tier 1 tower, so Mirror Zeus can keep zapping away at flies, position 5 Dawnbreaker. If they do get in on top of the Zeus, though, with Orb of Venom and Tangling Claws, you know, Mirror could be in an awful lot of trouble. Chase potential, just like this, but
jumps out.
Heavily
cool
jump.
Ability. On cooldown for 20 seconds. Fly still thinking about going in, but Mirror ready with the bolt.
Stops the Starbreaker from landing. Final hit with the stun. And the resummon.
Correct, needs to TP out. Miposhka with that poison touch, because he got the first blood, does have boots of speed, so would be able to chase him down.
Chase for days. Does TP back to his tier 1, so Crit is readily available, and it looks like he's going to wander in towards mid, and the call that you made for the guarding of the runes will come to fruition here for EG. Bounty already taken by Miposhka, though, so Crit unable to find it. Has to shard block the Dazzle away, gets a couple more hits in on the way out.
Leaving some solo XP, the Nightfall. Enigma definitely needs it. Miposhka also giving solo XP to Yatoro, because that XP is getting denied. And we can see the odds on screen. TSpirit definitely favored in this one. Considering the start, not a surprise.
Yeah, absolutely not. The bear kill, the Obs D-Ward, the bounty runes, and that first blood on our bed, while Fly does die down bottom to Mirror and Collapse. Expecting things to go the other way with the Lone Druid and his Dawnbreaker, who can play aggressively. But TSpirit responding very nicely. Again, that XP and gold
Oh,
lead
Hurricane on Mirror.
they get from the start.
And the root
for the entangling claws.
does have Fairy Fire. Not gonna even use it.
Perfectly fine. He'll walk himself back to base, or jump himself back there with the Heavenly Jump. And return full resources. Get his mana and HP all topped up.
Those neutral creeps, they go for the best play you can think of.
Yeah, they want to show their skills, don't they? Little savage roar from Arteezy's Lone Druid.
Hobbit doing a very good job on a mid lane in terms of CS, considering that Toronto did have extra 300 gold. 26 against 23.
There's a wave ahead. Good sidestep from Collapse, though. And this Infernal Blade doing a tremendous amount of damage to the bear.
And the
kills
chain,
it
another
off.
300.
Finishes the bear off. He'll lose his life, sure, but that's well worth it, right?
Yeah, definitely. He got the solo XP from that, which is going to bring him closer to level 5. Mira was absent. He was not in the lane. And now when he comes back to lane, they're still going to have skill potential, especially when Doom hits level 6. It's being pinged out. Fly wants to drag the creep wave, pull it back. Doom keeping in.
Yeah, Mira trying to contest it. Well, up atop, Nightfall. He has to Malphus back Yatoro. Crit very low, tag teaming away, but he's going to die to the boundless strike of the Monkey King.
Oh no, Gary, what is that on Monkey King?
Oh, is that Hand of Midas?
It is Hand of Midas.
I've not even
Did we
looked.
stop counting at 0-5?
Just keeps getting worse and worse. See, though, we'll see. Midas might maybe making a comeback this tournament. We've had it on Dooms, we've had it on Nature's Prophet, we've had it on Juggernauts, and now the Monkey King.
We saw one on Seb trying to get it on Io 2 times, actually.
Well, 3 heroes mid, coming straight in towards the Void Spirit. Toronto Tokyo dissimulates, back away, jumps with the Astral Step. The shards will land, but his range drops. Keep him healthy. And Crit dying to the poison touch of the Dazzle, so the rotation in from Eposhka more than pays for itself.
Has
He can
Mango
deny
and
the
Brave.
TD rune.
He can TP out.
Can he? Oh, you're right. He might just be able to slip away from danger. Starbreaker
last
comes
second.
in from Fly. The last moment needed.
That was close. But yeah, clutch play, saving Toronto Tokyo. He's super tanky, gets that Resident Pulse on 3 heroes, gets the Magic Wand, and also the Infused Raindrop that you mentioned.
Incredibly close stuff, though. Now Nightfall taking a beating from Yatoro. He's got the Boundless Strike, the ability to clear out Eidolons, especially when he's got Jingu stacks up. Very useful for the Monkey.
The Discrepancy on top lane. Enigma about to hit level 5, Monkey 6.5.
That's not what we expect, is it? With Enigma denying all these creeps.
Eposhka did a very good job zoning out Tusk. Didn't allow them to play aggressively at all, forcing Tusk to TP out. Tusk didn't have Boots of Speed. He played more for the lane. Had that Magic Stick and Fairy Fire.
We go. Toronto, Tokyo. He wants Arteezy. Mirror does die to Fly, but that's a whatever moment. They've killed the Lone Druid. Taking him out of the game while Yatoro is being chased down by Crit and Nightfall. Eidolon's tag team slowing him over and over again. Boundless Strike comes as Yatoro tries to fight back.
Does have
He
face
might
boots.
find Nightfall here with a couple more swipes over his massive stick, and they don't even get the kill on him.
He's like, we need an extra hero here. What a great read from Yatoro to turn around and just man up, keep fighting, get that Jingu proc, and then gets a good Boundless.
AG falling further and further behind. 2K lead developing for TSpirit. I still yet to see Abed really make his mark on this game yet. Hasn't got a coil out, hasn't found any real openings. They missed out on Toronto Tokyo, who turns it straight back onto Abed, kills his courier, and Mirror's help here will find them a kill on the puck. My TSpirit is playing so much faster and snappier, decisive Dota from them.
They're so quickly to move, and look at the levels right now. You have Void Spirit, who's about to hit the level 8. You have Collapse on bottom, level 7, almost Hand of Midas. Like, they're winning the laning stage, and they're going for 2 Hand of Midas.
Well, yeah, 777 across all 3 Dire Cores. They hit the jackpot there on the slots. As Yatoro comes back up top, probably eyeing up another kill on Nightfall. But Abed and Crit under the Dire Observer ward, scouted out, and TSpirit knows what's coming.
they're showing mid Void Spirit, who does not have a TP rotation, but good read from TSpirit, not allowing EG to get anything done. Some damage will be done to tower, but other than that, they did dodge a gank.
Yeah, and they can move now to play aggressively in the mid lane, bottom lane as well. And they're pressuring into these tier 1s. Fly left to his own devices to try and clear out the creep wave. And there's the Hand of Midas on the Doom.
Tower is under attack.
9 minutes in.
Structures are fortified.
One thing about Collapse is he's been super stable ever since he joined the scene. He always manages to get stuff done. Like, you can rely on him that he's going to have a farm that, with that farm, he's going to do something.
Yeah, it's kind of similar in my mind to Nisha, like almost robotic, right? Very few mistakes, always very stable. Sometimes with the flashy plays, you know, they can pull it out of the bag, but always consistently good. Yatoro wanting that bottom tower, Orb of Corrosion helping him out. The rest of the team, a nice barrier through that bottom jungle to guard him and the mid lane, which Toronto Tokyo will claim. Top tower did fall, Enigma managed to take the objective there, so the top jungle does open up for EG.
TSpirit is messing with EG's momentum. This low Druid is supposed to have a lot of farm. He's sitting in the middle of the pack, still trying to farm up his Mask of Madness, so items are going to be delayed. And as you mentioned, Yatoro on the bottom lane with that Orb of Corrosion, ready to kill the tower.
Yeah, take it out even since catapult waves are arriving. They can now think about mounting their defense in the mid lane. EG are bringing, what, 5 heroes here? 4 at least. Arteezy's Lone Druid not too far away as Arbed attempting the Waning Rift jump. A very tight window to catch Toronto Tokyo and doesn't quite make it work. And now they can focus in on that catapult.
Their tower defense is really not that great for TSpirit. They don't have Chain Lightning on Zeus, but they will use that Poison Touch, try to delay as much as possible with the Glyph, while Yatoro still yet to use his first Hand of Midas. They need to let this one go.
Yeah, they're not defending this to stop the tower dying, they're just delaying it and making EG a little more uncomfortable or required to expend more resources, as we have our second Hand of Midas for Spirit now delivered. Monkey King. That's the first use out of his. Also got queued up next. Echo into BKB. So he'll start scaling very quickly with the Midas, getting those levels going. Buying a Midas on a Monkey King in this game is like a middle finger to the Enigma, right? Like, you've denied my creeps, I'm going to buy a Hand of Midas. Where's all that experience gone?
Snowball chasing Monkey King.
He is up in the treetops.
And now he's in a bad spot.
Crit is all alone. Mirror collapse come in from the side.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Nice and simple from TSpirit. Oops.
Those Hand of Midases are going to kick in soon. Extra Devour gold, but EG keeping things at the 3k gold lead deficit for now.
Yeah, it's just the Lone Druid really is the one that feels like he needs to catch up the most. Mask of Madness, I think, is being delivered now, so the Desolator is queued up and on its way for Artur. Yatoro, oh, he's been found here with a coil and a Starbreaker. Stuck around with no one nearby.
Having a coil and also a Dawnbreaker does allow you to land another stun with Solar Guardian, so that's a big pickup. Toronto Tokyo.
Yeah, does fine fly. They got enough damage to finish him off because the Celestial Hammer creates a bit of a gap, needs the extra Astral Step. That was a dominating Dawnbreaker. She was 4x kill streak there. Oh, this Infernal Blade, so good against the bear. Every time he gets tagged, you lose.
It's only like level 1 Infernal Blade.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower.
30% of his HP just disappears. When you go in with a Savage Roar, Mira, he towed the line there so he can keep the spells going and claims the 300 gold in XP again.
I believe that's the third one. So extra 900 gold in TSpirit pockets.
Not an easy game for Arteezy. Toronto Tokyo down to bottom while EG smoke themselves across. Crit, Arbed connecting with Nightfall. Still waiting to see this first black hole of the game.
TSpirit is in no rush whatsoever. They know that they scale extremely well with those 2 Hand of Midases. You have Zeus position 4. So late game is already secured. Right back down on Enigma. So some extra damage reduction. Looking for an opening. A bit difficult. They need Puck to initiate with the coil and still respecting the tower. Mira feeling relatively safe farming underneath this tier 2.
Miposhka is just so good with his warding though. The 2 wards top have secured them safety several times, and now he gets a D-ward on top of it.
Also, this ward between tier 1 and tier 2 tower on the mid lane is showing when they're gonna smoke. Ah, look at Miposhka. Just chilling on his Dazzle.
Look, toying with him. Come on, dive me onto tier 2, dare ya. Flying up with a full threat though.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah, another move where EG really desperate to get something on the map. Will snowball onto Mira. Catch the Zeus out with a quick little shard, and he leaps over the igloo. Easy as can be. Now Toronto Tokyo. Hasted. Potential to wrap around into the back lines. Doom gets dodged down a little bit there by the Abed phase shift, and they black hole collapse straight off the bat. Mira can still zap back in with a lightning bolt, and Miposhka save his buddy for a second while the Wukong's bound to strike. Abed, he's taken out inside the circle. Now the balance from Yatoro comes out, catching out Nightfall and Toronto Tokyo. Still playing in the back lines. Enigma, looking at he can Malefit, he can try and run away, but they've got a Yule Scepter up into the sky. Fly and crit, they want this void sprint, but didn't got enough damage.
Here comes Arteezy.
Lone Druid does arrive, and Toronto Tokyo grieved up. Dissimilate in
Does have
3
21
seconds.
charges.
He's got the wand, and now Dissimilate Astral Step. Miposhka picks up the double kill.
Can he get a root? I believe he can. He's way too speedy. Mask of Madness is available.
Go on. There it is. I did kill off Yatoro in the midst of all that. But the bear, gotta be so careful against collapse and the hurricane back into the waiting arms of Mira and Miposhka. Another bear dead.
EG heavily committing to kill Doom with Black Hole and Coil, and then they had issues controlling Void Spirit. A bit of a different item build from Void Spirit this time around, because in the previous game we saw Rush onto Aghanim Scepter, but this Yule Scepter is really good to set things up, potentially cancel the Black Hole, remove the sounds by some time during the Coil, and now he's going into Aghanim Scepter.
I think EG did come out on top in terms of the gold and experience coming their way. Not a perfect team fight. Something is something for them at this point. TSpirit are the ones who are able now to get the jump and maybe use some aggressive vision to their advantage. Wards get spotted by the Abed Courier.
You know something is up, but there is Arcane Rune on Void Spirit, so he definitely wants to go in. Miposhka already has Shard.
Yeah, Thunder God's Wrath as well to try and scout them out. Toronto Tokyo, Nightfall, straight towards the Enigma, catch him out and kill him off.
But there's no follow-up. This
Three-man
coil looks good, but no one is around.
Into what? Into nothing. And the deep ward still
providing a ton of vision, giving them that vision that they need to start a fight. Arturo, with this build, Hand of Midas, Echo Saber, he wants to join relatively early on.
Yeah, continue these fights, keep on going, brawling away. Tier 1 opens up for them in the mid lane. Top is being pushed out. They've got Fly and Arteezy in the vicinity, but looks like Arteezy just wants to continue last-hitting creeps to finish off the Deso.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Do lose Fly's courier as well. Nothing too important on it though.
Radiant's middle tower
planted the ward and is sitting inside the Roche pit. Next Black Hole will be ready in 30 seconds. Deso will be done at the same time pretty much, so I want to see EG try to go for a smoke play and transition that into Roche. They could also potentially snatch the Roche with the tag team and Lone Druid. They definitely have more than enough damage.
Yeah, plenty of great ways to be in the pit. And a Philosopher's Stone for Lone Druid.
He's gonna keep that. It's one of those items that, like Zeus, if played from mid lane, Tinker, they definitely love to keep it.
Certain core heroes can definitely handle it. TSpirit sat behind their ward. They do still have that high ground ward over in that bottom jungle. Didn't get removed out even though it was scouted by a courier and a sentry. EG not wanting to play down there instead. Radiant, of course, heading up to top, wanting to control Roshan. And here's the move you called for, smoke into the pit.
They feel comfortable. Extra damage from right back, extra damage reduced, and also having a black hole security. So TSpirit, they are not going to defend it. This is a team that is making an aggressive move, even though they're down 7k gold. So this is something you need to have a good read. how to come back into the game. Also potentially stealing Roche from TSpirit. Their Roche taking potential is not that great. They have some minus armor coming up from Dazzle, but that's about it.
It feels like they're still waiting for BKB to come up on the Monkey King, which is going to take a little while still. So we could see TSpirit here just wait out the Aegis, but they're actually trying to set a trap in the mid lane, baiting with Toronto Tokyo. EG not biting. Wanting to continue playing under their own vision there, EG, with 2 wards up around Roshan and near that top jungle. Tier 2 should be a pretty easy take for them at this point. Lone Druid hitting one of his massive spikes here with a Deso Mom, ready just to rip apart buildings.
Radiant are scanning.
Here comes TSpirit.
Radiant's middle
4 men
tower is
smoked.
under attack.
Monkey King
Dire's top
could TP
tower
up there
is
to
under
try
attack.
start things off. The scan already used.
Radiant's
EG
bottom
spots
tower
nothing.
is under attack.
Even Radiant Vision, but the smoke still gives them this guise of invisibility. High ground ward for them as well. They spot fly, they see crit, jump the tusk.
EG will fall back. They understand that they got what they came for. They got that the tier 2 tower and potentially get the outpost. Might be a bit tricky standing there.
And TSpirit want to reclaim that. But EG holding their ground at this point.
Tower is under attack.
Arcane Rune spawns up at top. Onto Tokyo
Thinking
Mira.
about going in, and he gets it.
Try and get the bear, but the fear and the coil, the snap and the kill. The grave comes in. Miposhka saves Toronto Tokyo. Dissimulate now out as well. He's got the 1 charge to yours. He can't get himself out of here. Surely not. Arbed will finish him off.
That was such a greedy play from Toronto. Even though they have heals coming out from Dazzle and the Shallow Grave, it's still not enough. And there's the Doom.
Solo Black Hole onto him. He's spent his Doom. Arbed should be all right there with the Wraith Pack near him. They don't have too many heals to pump into the puck, but yeah, perfectly fine to even farm away at neutral. BKB tries the Wukongs, but punched out. Arbed cleared up by the Thunder God's Wrath. Finishes him off at long last. Crit destroyed by the Monkey, and the Boundless gives him the double.
Now, what a turnaround from TSpirit. They did, once again, heavily commit from EG to get that Doom killed, even though he got the Doom off, but yeah, Zeus, Zeus 4,000 damage, and we talked about scaling, how well TSpirit scales into the late game. This is Zeus with Philosopher's Stone, position 4. So that means that his damage output and his item are kind of secured. You know that eventually he's gonna have that Aghanim Scepter, going for the Yule Scepter for now to be able to defend himself and also potentially Yule's the bear into the air. That's a second Yule, so gotta be really careful how much damage Bear can do if he gets Yule twice.
And against some of these really tanky heroes, you've got Dawnbreaker, you know, Enigma, Lone Druid in his ulti form, but the Spirit Bear in particular, having the static field to do percentage-based damage is massive. As Nightfall get cleared out, they've got the coil in onto 2 of them, and Miposhka dying next to his Monkey King, but the Wukongs will come out. Arteezy, Savage Roar, push him away, the Attacker King claws keep him inside, but he's still going to get pummeled down by the Lone Druid.
EG understanding that they need to take out Dazzle first, and finally they're able to do it. A couple of coil plus the silence, more than enough. Dazzle needs to keep the distance. They need that grave to get off into the fight.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Aghanim Scepter down on Toronto Tokyo. Has that Arcane Rune that he picked up and died after that. Now has Invis Rune. I feel like TSpirit is the one who's controlling the majority of the runes this game.
It definitely feels that way. A Lotus Orb there on Fly. What's that primarily going to be?
Moving to silence on Puck and also pre-casting it on Enigma, so Doom is going to think twice whether he wants to use it or not.
I don't want to Doom yourself, but sometimes you might have to. Shiva's God coming up next for Collapse.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Incredibly farmed. 13,000 net worth from the position 3. Doom always going to be overtaking these heroes. Probably another reason why this Monkey King went the Hand of Midas, so he's trying to keep up with his offlane player. Deso lined up next. And then we see the big differences. The spread of net worth for EG, I guess, coming more standard.
Under attack.
See the curve there. A little different from TSpirit, with Toronto Tokyo quite often taking the back seat to Collapse and Yatoro.
AG Aegis just ran out. Smoke, Radiant using a... They know something is up. After using the scan, Mira immediately pops that Zeus ulti. Knows something is happening because they are... Like, it's very easy to read moves like this because they're showing way too many heroes, so that means that EG is not playing defensively.
Dire's bottom tower is under
And nobody on the map, and nobody ganking. Means the smoke was coming.
Dire's
Munching away at the
bottom
tier
tower
1 though.
has
Lone
fallen.
Druid makes short work of objectives as always. And they will set themselves up in dire triangle with some nice vision coming out from EG. Is this where TSpirit want to smoke and try and play into them, or are they still comfy to drag this game out a little bit longer?
I think they're fine taking a fight right now. Even though if they wait an extra minute or two, they will have an extra set of items. That's Tesso and potentially Shiva's Guard on Doom. So those two are big ones. So I feel like they're gonna wait until those two. And never mind, I just lied, Gary.
They're smoking. I want to make something happen. I guess you know that EG, they're itching for a win. They can feel it.
Dire's bottom
Decent position here to push down bottom tier 2 tower, but the ward's being removed. Arteezy front lining. The Bear, the Wraith Pact already being
Good
pushed
positioning
out.
from Crit. They already placed another ward, and he's ready to potentially save people if they go in. EG taking the tier 2 tower.
Oh, but look at this warding from Spirit.
Oh, they found an opening.
Bear jumped upon. Wall stomp Doom. Puck being obliterated. Yule's not available. Being doomed up there by Collapse. Put a Lotus Orb on him at the very end, but it's not going to save you.
Vision from TSpirit, as you mentioned, they're doing a very good job every single time EG places a ward. They're already there. Mira not Mira, but Pushka having a really good read how EG is playing around their vision, and most of those wards are getting dewarded.
Yeah, and the Puck now is getting Kaya Sands trying to get the Lincoln Sphere. Needs so many defensive tools to deal with this Doom.
Radiant's middle
TSpirit
tower
needs
is
to
under attack.
maintain their lanes though.
Dire's bottom
Bottom
tower
lane needs to
is
get
under
shoved out.
attack.
Tommy goes Wrath there, trying to give the vision. So Collapse. No, he's safe. There's no one backing up the Eidolons, and the small creep push coming the way of that bottom tier 3. Arteezy, not too far away from Assault Cuirass, it looks like. Just a recipe off.
Philly Stone helping out quite a lot. Another Arcane Rune for Toronto.
And skips away from this smoke that I think EG were under a dire ward when they used this, so TSpirit well aware. You can see their movements on the map. The trio of heroes mid, back to their tier 2. The scribbles on the map indicating they know exactly where EG are. The scan will come back up again. Probably don't need to use it just yet. Hold on to that.
A little surprised how under-leveled Toronto Tokyo is, considering that he's 3-1 and 9. He's the same level as Mira.
Yeah, he's not really been given the lanes to push out and farm. It's been the Doom and the Monkey King getting these side lanes to grab up all that experience. Spirit with a 5-man smoke. But EG, they've got the positioning here. Again, the Spirit Bearer, the only one showing. Trying to front line and scout them out. Well, Abed, we could be in trouble.
And Miposhka.
Under the vision, jumps away. Remnant catches the bear. They will move up to D-ward. The Observer on the high ground.
Dire's middle tower
EG
is under
very
attack.
deliberate with their retreat. They've got the high ground ward again. This vision game, so back and forth. You've got a Zeus on one team, you've got Fly on the other. Sentries being spammed absolutely everywhere across this map.
Nightfall finally has his BKB done, so if Doom is used on someone else, that means that Enigma will have a very good opening in terms of using Black Hole on multiple people.
Dire are scared.
Trying to get here to D-ward. Toronto Tokyo very aggressive with his play. He's got the Yules. Saves himself with a 2-man balance. And the Wukongs. In we go. Mira dominating, and EG lose a couple of heroes off the bat. The Black Hole. Here comes Nightfall, but it's cancelled by the Doom. Yaltaro can keep whacking away at EG, and they've got to run. They can't keep on fighting here. TSpirit far too strong.
And they're gonna catch him with the Remnant. There's no way Puck's getting out of this one. 2 buybacks already used on EG. It looked like a good opening because they try to fear Dazzle away and focus down the Monkey King, but not Monkey, Void Spirit, and he gets the Yule Scepter off, gets to dissimulate, and manages to survive there.
How selfless Dota2 is. The Savage Roar, the Monkey King, the Blood Stomp, the Doom's in to save him, but the punch from Crit will catch Yatoro until the punch graves him, turns the fight with the Jingu stacks, life stealing away when it should be enough. The bear will turn him into lunch and collapse, entangled and roared up by Arteezy. But Toronto Tokyo coming in again. You see him fall so quickly.
Bear's still alive.
The bear still going with his double damage rune until Mira cuts him in half. Nightfall and Crit still want the Dazzle, and they'll play
again.
This final kill of the fight. Mira, I don't know, can you get out of this one? It's almost a 5-man wide. Crit wants it real bad. The punch comes in and Abed is respawned. Mira with a triple, but Nightfall and Abed's puck will take down the last remaining member of Spirit.
Now, Mira will be pretty happy about this, even though it's a team wipe for Team Spirit. He got so much gold. He's level 19 with the Aghanim Scepter, 3,000 damage, but the damage I'm looking at is Arteezy's damage. Did pick up that double damage rune on a bear, caught him mid-air while he's trying to get on the tree, gets the fear off, and they do focus him down. Even though he tried to man up, it was not enough.
But how does that end? That's a 7 for 5, right? Team Spirit lose 5 heroes, EG lose 5 with 2 diebacks of their 2 supports. Still a pretty massive swing of gold going the way of EG as it comes down from 12 to about 7. So that 5k net worth swing. And yeah, Lone Druid with a double damage rune and life stealing away with a Spirit Link. So incredibly potent when you've got a double damage.
In clutch, 1 chain lightning gets the bear and gets the hero as well. Buys the dome for himself, going into Refresher next. We talked about Zeus' ability to scale from position 4, but this is nuts.
That's bonkers stuff. He's nearly 10k net worth. And again, this Aghanim Shard working wonders with that percentage-based damage.
Maybe the play there would be, now that I'm thinking of it, Toronto Tokyo getting in, using Yule Scepter on the bear to dispel DD. Maybe that would be the play, but also he was definitely afraid of him getting focused down and not having a dispel mechanic.
Yeah, this bear is really no joke now. Salt Cuirass Basher. So he's got additional lockdown to catch the monkey or the Doom during the BKBs. Roshan, I'd forgotten he'd respawned and he was alive. A couple of fights we've had.
Because everyone was dead.
Everyone died. Usually we have a fight, someone wins it, they go into Roche Pit and take it. But no, a back and forth. Both teams eyeing up the prize, but it's EG that smoke
Radiant's middle
under a
tower
dire
is
ward
under attack.
again. This ward has caught 2 or 3 smokes now.
Vision game from Spirit has been amazing this game. Inside the Roche Pit, they better do something about it. Showing Yatoro on bottom. This means Roche dead. Probably, unless he connects. Okay, he does have that talent, so gonna be able to connect with the team.
Yeah, leaping very quickly, treetop to treetop. EG back themselves up to high ground. Abed takes the haste and jaunts away. Clear out their own triangle, while Team Spirit get the ward up on the high ground. They want to maneuver under their own vision, so they have that advantage in the team fight to pick their targets. And most importantly, this Nightfall Enigma in the sights of that collapsed Doom. Wait, does he have the Perseverance and the recipe already on the Courier? He doesn't.
No, he's way too farmed, and Arteezy bringing in some extra raid bands.
Oh yeah. Little stat items for him. I saw the Enigma with just an ultimate orb and I was like, hang on a second. He's got quite a way to go.
Eventually, he is going to get it. So, Doom will need to find a way to proc 2 of those. Thinking about getting a Refresher, which is going to kick in the next couple of minutes.
Finally,
EG smoke with, this time, not under vision, but showing 2 heroes.
We will reveal with the Ice Shards where they are sitting. And the Thunder God's Wrath. Vision game again from Team Spirit, just too potent. Oh, they're pinging Roshan here. I'm going to try and get some D wards. Yeah, get the sentry down. Make sure he doesn't have any forward vision. And hold their positioning. Well, Abed under a ward. jumps away from the Remnant. Toronto Tokyo trying to deward now, but he's coiled up and snapped. Snowball in, the punch from Crit. Trying to focus down the Void Spirit, but he's been graved and Dazzle stepped away. Arteezy inside the Wukongs, they're fighting the bear. Both of them, in fact, with the Solar Guardian. There's Fly with a heal on the Black Hole on the Doom. They catch Collapse. The big target they wanted, but the Grave again. Saving him up. Pochka doing a great job.
Get the Doom off.
They do kill Mira and Collapse now. The buybacks will flow through while Crit running back, but picked up by Yatoro. And Collapse has got Fly. Easy pickings on the Dawnbreaker to end the fight. No buybacks on either of those heroes. So a 5v3 heading into the pit.
This is going to be Roshan. We got to give credit to Arteezy. Some quick reactions with the Savage Roar to be able to get the Doom away from him when he jumped in, and then getting the bash, being able to focus him down. I think they need a bigger black. The only thing Nightfall is afraid of is this Doom. Yeah. So he's got to be looking out for him unless he gets that Lincoln Sphere. Then it's going to be a bit more easier for him. Doom is missing. They're pinging it out. They know that he does not have buyback.
Yeah, they need more time, EG.
Dire's top tower is under
Keep on
attack.
scaling. But with Aegis and Aghanim Shard in the hands of TSpirit, this Monkey King has been an immense threat with the Wukong's command. They're so good at creating a zone that's like impenetrable for EG. But yeah, you blink, you black hole, okay, you've got a coil, but my Wukong's defeats you all.
Doom did pick up the shard already, so there is shard available. The only one who does not have shard is Void Spirit, so I mean, Monkey doesn't have it, but he does not want it.
That's not that amazing on him. Void Spirit with the Dissimulate, super nice to have. Collapse, just going to hold it for now, though. Arbed getting out of the Nimbus and the catch of the Monkey. Wants his own Lincoln Sphere. Once those Lincolns are done, EG become a completely different beast. Much more able to freely play the team fights as they see fit. That's Scardy now. He might just sell off his Echo Saber in a few minutes.
Oh, there's still Midas to sell.
Like I said, disassemble Echo into this Bloodthorn.
Yeah, most likely. And also, we're getting very close to level 25 on Monkey King, holding that Aegis for 3.5 minutes, so he's definitely gonna get it. Then the team fights become even more difficult, but everything gets hit by Wukong's slow down, applies Deso.
Yeah, and I guess with this extra Ogre Axe, he can turn it into an Aghanim Scepter at some point. So he's got ways to use all the items he's got. It looks like I think he sold it. He sold the Ogre Axe.
No, it's on the courier, near the secret shop. Oh, did he?
He sold it, yeah. It's gone. So he had it all there. Now it's Mage Slayer and the remaining components of that Orchid and Bloodthorn. EG. Yep, again, under their own vision. Sentry from Mipochka clears it out, and they'll try and catch the Dazzle, but can't be done. Drifts away with his Force Staff. Now it's EG under the boot of TSpirit being pushed back and hemmed into their own base. They need to keep these observer wards up so they can see where the Doom is. Where's the Doom doing damage from as Crit is blown up under the Nimbus. Arteezy thinking about sending the bear forward, but Yatoro and Toronto Tokyo,
they're ready to jump in.
So
if
ready.
bear gets close, there's this one ward again, scouting things out. Arteezy will go for Nimby. Just in case someone decides to jump in. Now he doesn't have it.
It's used it, and now they're jumping after it. He does have Lincoln's Lotus placed on him, pops the ulti as well. 50-second cooldown expended there as Arteezy incredibly afraid of TSpirit's aggression.
They were ready to back him up. That Lotus Orb and Lincolns that you mentioned, and also Enigma having a black hole.
KB blink Lincolns on the Enigma, yeah.
The good
Ready
old
to strike.
Blinkins.
And the Puck have Lincolns as well, 100 gold away from it. So this timing, 38, 39 minutes in. Should put a bit of pep in EG's step.
Penta Edge Sword found by EG. Spirit Bear will be holding that one. Arteezy, most farm hero at the moment. Big Boy Philly, extra gold kicking in. He's been holding that for 20 minutes now.
Yeah, exactly the entire time, hasn't he? He's ahead of the Doom, which is always a surprise in itself. Oh, hello. Wukong's Nimbus, Boundless Strike, Lincoln's popped, the Hex as well. Arped dead for 80 seconds, now Fly. Here's the next one on the meal ticket for Yatoro.
Big play from
Thinking about
Miposhka,
it.
using Force Staff aggressively to proc that Lincoln's and then getting the Poison Touch.
And now the Yules into Remnant, catching out the Dawnbreaker. 2 heroes dead for over a minute.
Oh, Arteezy's here. He's alone.
He's walked into disaster. They're going to finish off the bear, Doom up the hero, Toronto Tokyo, Apple step, the black hole does catch out the Doom, but Toronto Tokyo jumped away. They only find Collapse, and he's graved up. He's perfectly fine.
And he collapsed. A bit of a different thinking this time around. He was thinking about getting a Refresher as his next item, but decided to go for Aghanim Scepter, which does apply Break, so there's no Demolish, there's no Entangling Claws on Lone Druid in the true form.
Yeah.
Even Spirit Link. That's a big one.
The Spirit Link is huge. That passive lifesteal, incredibly important. We've seen Arteezy stay alive in fights solely because of that. TSpirit come back into Triangle, get the D-wards going, and launch themselves towards these tier 2s.
Radiant's middle tower
Like
is under attack.
Toronto Tokyo is trying to find crit, but he's already TP'd home.
Mira, position 4 Zeus, 40 minutes in, Aghanim's Shard, and a full Refresher. Level 23.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Beast. Puck buying up the toe.
He wants that 25, wants to be able to pierce through BKBs, hold him in place for potential Enigma Black Hole. We haven't seen like good saves from Dusk this time around. They die so quickly. It's very difficult for you to jump in and just save someone. Also, your Blink Dagger is getting cancelled by Zeus. Because Mira, every single time he senses something is up, he's not saving that ulti for anything. He wants to provide vision for his team.
Yeah, that intel, so valuable to them. And it's the speed at which TSpirit, without even communicating, they see a hero or they see a group of heroes and they immediately know.
How do you know they're not communicating? They're
It's as if they don't have to. It's as if they don't have to communicate. They just know they've got like telepathic links between them. They see a group of heroes, like, right, we're going to cast XY spell on XY hero perfectly, and they just disappear.
They've been on point with spellcasting, but again, gonna say Miposhka. He's been on point with Graves and how many wards he managed to kill. EG, it also comes down to having Zeus on the team. That helps out quite a lot, but EG's vision has been
lacking.
It was lacking, definitely.
It's a difficult one to fly. It's being cancelled out as he tries to take the outpost. The Nimbus. It will be a bonus 125 gold for him, though.
Miposhka can keep the distance, having Ether Lens, having Force Staff to be able to close out the gap, and we see what we can do. Proc that Lincoln's on puck, get Poison Touch, that 2-second silence, silence slash
Radiant's
hex.
top tower has fallen.
I restore my connection.
Smoke again, and immediately.
Thunder God's wrath.
Radiant's top tower
That gives the vision.
is under attack.
EG trying to reposition themselves. Arteezy goes into ult form. But TSpirit are beelining for top lane. Creep Wave has already met the tier 3 with a couple of catapults there. So EG are the ones that really have some difficult choices to make. Go for tier 2, yeah, but you're going to start losing your high ground incredibly quickly.
Your tier 3 tower, Glyph already forced. Is this going to be a race base?
Has fallen.
It looks like it might be.
Race, let's go. Always down for that. Nah, TSpirit is going to TP back. Nimby!
Who's it caught? It's caught Arteezy. Collapse, BKB's up. Link in a second. They're trying to move in towards them. The two-man Boundless, and now the Wukong as well. Arteezy, he's dead.
You have a small circle, and you also have a big circle. Like 2 small circles and a Wukong's command. You used Refresher, provided vision. Mira on the Zeus, involved in 29 out of 34 kills. Pretty impressive.
It's 80 seconds without your lone Druid now, and he's not got buyback or anywhere near it. The Yule's Remnant here from Toronto Tokyo is going to find maybe a bonus kill. The Shiva's Guard to slow down Fly. Dawnbreaker came in to try and save the Tusk's life. Arped jumping in and out, toying with TSpirit, but they will pick up the Dawn in the end. Buyback is available on Fly, but still looking TSpirit running at your base.
They need to poke. They need to check whether Arteezy has buyback or not. It's very difficult to say at this point of the game, considering how much farm he was getting. And it's time to knock on their tier 3 towers again.
Yeah, looks like Zeus down bottom, just going to try and shove things out. He's got that global presence from the Nimbus, but 40 seconds left on Thunder God's Wrath cooling down.
Big Midnight Pulse. Gigantic AoE, plus a raid pack. Looks like Spirit's gonna
just chill
and go inside the pit. 20 seconds, that's more than enough to kill this Roshan if they start immediately. It's a refresher as well, so potentially another Doom, another Wukong's command, even like 3 ultis from Zeus plus 3 Nimbus. Nimbai.
You know your Greek very well.
It's Greek / Latin, not sure which one, but it is what it is. Dire using a scan.
Or was it Nimbodies?
Not gonna be there on time.
No way for EG to get there fast enough. Yatoro, no memeing this time. Roche is up. It isn't the Monkey King mischiefing himself into Roshan form. Evil geniuses. Maybe an opportunity though. They see collapse. Look at that quick jump. The black hole only on the Doom. Try and focus collapse, but this Wukong's command so powerful at zoning EG back. With Poshka collapse, will both die. They're going to buy back up on the Doom, and Yatoro focusing in towards Arteezy. The lone Druid. Battle Strike misses. Yatoro will finish him off with one more swipe with the bow staff. And they move towards the poor fly Dawnbreaker now. As TSpirit swipe down with sweet vengeance.
Couple of buybacks needed to use on TSpirit to secure this fight. And 80 seconds without Lone Druid. They do have Aegis. Now it's time to see whether he has buyback or not. Enigma does not have Black Hole available. Getting very close to Refresher. If he sells Windlace, if he sells Magic One, and farms another wave, he might have it.
He's hoping he can sell the Vambrace and the Ninja Gear as well.
Oh yeah, sell neutral items.
Sell the neutral items to get even more money. Oh, Nightfall.
Radiant's middle
Collapse
tower
is
is under attack.
chasing.
That was close. That was super close.
Gets back to Fountain. Couple of hundred away.
Radiant's top tower is under
80
attack.
away, sorry, from a Refresher Orb. There's the finished item.
This could be crucial. This could be game-changing if he refreshes. And never mind, crit. They focus him down. Damage from Yatoro's pretty nuts at this point of the game.
Yeah, it's bonkers stuff. They do have buyback on the Tusk though. Something that Crit could utilize. Yeah, very down in the top lane.
20 seconds with no Arteezy.
20 seconds where EG will just let buildings fall. Allow the structural damage to be done by TSpirit.
Radiant's top barracks.
Don't commit to anything until Artur is alive. He's got Spell Prism, level 25 talent on the puck. The catch though, Lincoln's popped. Our bed, phase shift. Can we jump away from this? Oh, just about.
Very close. And the Zeus now has Octarine, level 25. Man, these Zeus players from position 4, they really know how to farm, how to keep the distance. He's almost as farmed as Puck at this point of the game.
So you're gonna start flaming them, these Zeus players?
Nah. Disgusting, using Heavenly Jump to get out of trouble.
Vera's gonna jump across the map, get back towards the EG base. Still have 2 minutes 20 on Aegis, Cheese on the Void Spirit, and Refresher Shard over on Collapse's Doom. Aiming for a Refresher Orb himself. I'm not sure what that tip's for. But Nightfall. Oh, it's a misclick. There we go. This isn't a misclick. That's a big jump in. A black hole. It's onto the Monkey King and the Void Spirit of the Grave may be able to to save up the Monkey. Does have the Aegis as well as backup. EG not losing anyone just yet. Well, Arbet toys are the backlines. Monkey King does die the first time.
Does have a PKB.
Hides in the tree line. Vera zaps back into another wave and the black hole is there again. Monkey King caught up. Grave, but he's gonna turn. The BKB Wukongs. He's still healing up.
It's not gonna be enough.
He's gonna be taken out by Arteezy and Crit though.
Big play from Nightfall. Also, I love that he wrote misclick. I look at the screen. I'm not looking at what's happening. I'm reading the chat. Suddenly, he lands a perfect black hole. A little bit of a distraction there, but it worked out in the end. Also, double damage spawn bottom.
Oh, the DD. Did they see it? Give it to Bear. Oh, come on, EG. Fly will scout it out. Send the Bear down here. Give
No
him
one
a double
has
damage rune.
buyback on their side. 60 seconds until Monkey King. This is game. They're just gonna go and end the game. They're gonna poke, see what happens.
What do you mean poke? That's not poking. The buildings just cease to exist. The
They're
Bear
still
is
thinking.
destroying them so quickly. Tier 4s, here we go. EG gonna
They got
finish off the
nothing.
game. There's nothing to stop them. Oops, yeah. Come on, EG, finish it off. TSpirit in such a dominant position have just lost everything. GG's called.
What an ending.
What?
I mean, you have